Since catches up with me. That's on the number 4. Says rolling. Next time, my sense catches up with me. This time is the same as the last. Before, just as familiar as a bottle and a glass. I am sleeping on the blacktop. Oh, hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing tonight? I am good. YT Scully, very good. How are you? What am I making? I am making some fishing lures. I've got some I have to clear coat later. And then this one here, the wooden ones, I have to seal them first. So doing wooden fishing lures and be clear coating some plastic ones as well. These are dry later on tonight. I may paint them today, but I'm not holding my breath for that. Awesome. Thanks for the sub. Primarily my channel is mostly canoe stuff, but it's hard to canoe when there's 3 feet of snow outside, so I don't like ice fishing. So therefore I get to whittle wood and hit that stuff. Try to make the winter as short as I can. I got some bubbles in this spar urethane and it's not going on very good. Over there. That dry as well. Better put the lid back on. What am I drinking? It is not cola. I was into the moonshine last night, but I had to go back into two-wheel drive. This is Twisted Tea, so just a nice iced tea. Not cola on a Friday night. What am I doing? Oh yeah. So find some paper. Well, no, with my pen here. Medium. Wrong one, that's why. Oh, here we go. That'll do. I look handsome. Wow. Thank you. So I do sign all my baits with some kind of chrome, either gold chrome or silver chrome. I can't find the gold chrome, so we're going to be hitting the silver. I don't sign my name, I sign my lure name, which is Gettenany. Cool, eh? Okay. I've had a few of this twisted tea, so I better. Gettenany. That up there. Are you a fisher? I love fishing in the summer out of the kayak, canoe, or the boat. Tricky to do with 3 feet ice on the lake. So, yeah, this is what I do to kill time. Kill time before I get back on the water. Brawl gaming. What do I fish for? Well, a little bit of anything. So, in our area, it's usually pike, pickerel, bass, stuff like that. I have gotten into a little bit of musky fishing. I do love trout. I live on a farm out here, and there's a creek that goes through, and it's full of little brook trout, which aren't much bigger than that, but they're fun to catch. So sometimes I go and string the hammock across the creek and just take care of some iced teas out there too. But not on a school night. How am I? I am good. How are you, YT Scully? You have a boat? I have a small aluminum boat. I work at a canoe factory where we build canoes. It's original Sportspal canoe company. So I have access to unlimited canoes and kayaks. We build canoes, kayaks, pedal boats, stuff like that. So I always have something I can jump in and paddle around. But I do prefer my boat. You like fishing for walleye? I do too, but walleye tend to be my nemesis. I am not very good at catching walleye. Love fishing for them, but love knocking the fillets off them. That's probably my favorite eating fish. I have sent a bunch of baits for walleye down to Erie Boy Outfitters down on Lake Erie. I have a good talent. I do okay. There's better guys than me at this stuff. This is just more fun for me than anything. But I appreciate it. So now, I gotta clear coat these things. Now, where am I from? I am from North Bay, Ontario, which is about 3 hours north of Toronto. 3.44. I am not in a garage. I'm in my basement. I have this little wee corner in the basement that my wife has allowed me to play in. That's it. That's all I get. Oh, and I kind of steal a little bit of room behind me, but for the most part, this is my little area of operations. So this is the clear coat. Oh, I just screwed that up real bad. Got to weigh it out. Do I fish every day? I do not fish every day. I would love to. If I could find a way to make a living fishing, that'd be wicked. I almost did that again. So I need 4 grams of this stuff. I think I might have the ADHD or something. I'm easily distracted tonight. Oh, better stop. Do you fish every day? Probably want to, right? What am I making? This is the clear coat that I'm going to put on top of some fishing lures that I painted. Clear coat's a 2-part epoxy. So I have to mix it, let it sit for a second, and tonight's just about clear coating, sitting here, shooting the breeze. I got some wooden lures. If they're dry, I might start painting that. I don't know, thinking about it. But right now, I need the clear coat to be correct. Get a big fish for me. Just passing it lessons. Frying some fish myself. Awesome. Yeah, I won't be frying any fish till spring. I can't make myself go ice fishing. I don't know what it is. I'm one of those guys that can't make myself like it. Frying fish. I can't wait to be frying some up. 2 months. Give me 2 months and I'll get into frying some fish myself. Who knows? Might get out a little earlier than that. Last year we were out, I think in April, we went down to Peterborough. Yesterday you ate a fish. It's probably been 3 weeks since I had a fish. My name is Dave, and this is my pastime, painting and making baits. Brawl Gaming. What's your name? Gaming. Actually, I got my daughter's upstairs right now, and she is talking to her boyfriend about gaming. They're into this Minecraft stuff, and I don't know, man. I'm an old fart, I guess. I can't anymore. Used to be a video game guy when I was a young punk or whatever. Now I'm an old fart that's too old, and my motor skills are too slow, and what all I can do just squeeze the trigger. Yeah, Dave is a cool name. Well, my mom thought so anyhow. My dad was going to call me Herman. Do you like Minecraft too? I do not like Minecraft too because I am an old geezer that has no motor skills anymore, and I don't understand it. My daughter's tried to make me play it 20 times. I get easily distracted. So I sit here and play with baits. Oh, when I was younger, there was no Minecraft when I was younger. Games looked a lot like Minecraft when I was younger. Games when I was younger, well, younger, like the OG Nintendo stuff, that was like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I think I wore pounds of skin off my fingers playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. But I got to get this thing spinning around in circles or it's going to drip everywhere. Spot I missed. All right, got one turning. You mean like the 2D games? Yeah, yeah, like or like an 8-bit game or whatever. Yeah, back when they were good, you know. No skill to play them. You just had to button mash. Yeah. Probably the last gaming I got into was the original Xbox, where was probably big. How many did you do? How many lures did I do? I don't know. I got 5 or 6 on the go right now. I've done hundreds though. Hundreds. They started out very ugly, and they got less ugly over time. Uh, this is a perfect way for me to just chill out, just relax. So I don't have to worry about the nonsense in life when I'm doing this, because I don't do it to make money. I just do it to do it. And if I want to continue to do it, my wife, my darling wife in the next room, she told me I have to start getting rid of a few. So yeah. So therefore I have to sell the odd one. So actually I'm doing these up for a sale next weekend. Get rid of some, make room for more. I do not live in the USA. I live in Northern Ontario, Canada. Just to the north of you guys in the US. Is Canada cool? I think it's cool. It could be better. Like if the sun was shining, there's no ice, but yeah, no. Canada's awesome. We have wicked opportunities for outdoor activities, hunting, fishing, stuff like that. Second to, I'm going to say second to none, but I wouldn't really be the expert on that because I've only fished in Canada. It is on the list to get outside of these borders and go fish somewhere that would put me on some new species and something cool. Good night. Sleep tight. Dream of fish. This thing's spinning too. Ooh, gotta stay hydrated. You're in Maine. Actually, I think we have one of our canoe dealers in Maine. I ship stuff to Maine through work. That's about it. That's about all I know about Maine. I guess some of the seafood in Maine is a little bit different than the walleye and northern pike that we eat up here. Trout. I usually do just long form videos, but YouTube told me that I have to up my watch hours, and apparently doing the live stuff is a good way to do that. So here I am. It's like you guys peeking through the windows at me. But that's cool. Just a little hangout with all my new friends. Hi, new friends. Another perk about getting old is going blind. Yep. All right, one more little drip of this stuff, and I think she'll be good to start spinning. I'm going to turn you guys and show the old spinner, see what they're doing. Oh, that one's stuck. I can do it this way. My favorite kind of lure to make. Honestly, my favorite kind of lure to make is like some of the custom wooden stuff where you have to carve and melt lead and shove it down up inside holes and things. Kind of like this here. So it's all plugged up with lead and wood filler, and I can sand that down. Yeah, the wooden stuff's fun because it's challenging. You have to get lucky with how much lead and stuff you put in it, and you have to put your hook hangers that I make out of like a stainless steel wire, just stainless steel wire, twist into the eyelet. Hey, France. Bonjour. So, yeah. You gotta stick them in the right spot, and if not, when they're swimming, not this one, that's a bad example. This one. If this is too high, it swims like this and kind of flounders. And if it's too low, it just kind of like doesn't swim good. So, but if you get it perfect, then it just. So I have a float tank at work that I can test these things, which is convenient. I get to fish in the wintertime in this little swimming pool. That's my favorite bait to make is the wood stuff. But I need to onto this with something else. France. If France is still there, do you fish in France? I have seen some Instagram videos and pictures of some pike in France that are absolutely phenomenal. Not many places where you can compete with the northern pike in Canada, but France is definitely one of them. France, Germany, Italy. I think Ireland has some wicked northern pike up there too. It'd be real cool to mail some of these to France. Or some guys saying, ooh la la, look at this, I Gettenany Outdoors lure. Got the monster gator. I don't know whether you guys talk like that over there, but mix up some more. So I painted these up last night, and now the clear coat. Clear coat I use is a 2-part epoxy known as True Glide. It's True Glide Baits, and the guy that owns it, his name is Joe Peterson, and I have had some hurdles with my skills and his product. Every time I've contacted him, he has told me, hey, just do this. And he's put me back on track. And his clear coat is designed for musky baits, essentially because he is a musky bait builder. And his product is non-toxic, awesome for the big gator teeth. So it's wicked for pike lures and musky lures. And his painting and lure making skills are top notch. Check out his stuff, True Glide. He is a phenomenal artist. Me, if I do something artistically nice, I consider myself, I just got lucky. But it's one of these things where I just enjoy sitting in the basement here and kill some time. Use a little creativity, come up with new patterns, stuff like that. This isn't a new pattern. This is just your classical fire tiger. A beautiful little eyes. Oh, so cute. Move that to the lip. All right, going on the turner. Get you back over there. See if I can find a spot where it'll fit. Ooh, I need to put some new little clippy guys on here because they're all busted. Oh, I can stop it. Oh, does this one work? That one did work. That one's broke. That one's stuck. Urgh. Got one. Take this thing off. Don't like the fact that my tape is touching here. He's not giving up the tape. I'll have to clean that off thereafter. Where'd I have that? Better stop this thing. All right. So that's got to spin around there for about 4 hours or it'll drip off. And this here, I don't have enough to do much, so I'm just going to spend the rest of it just gooping it on. In extra spots. Oh, I touched something. Good enough. Turn old Johnny down. He's screaming at me. Johnny Cash was just yelling in my face. All right. Now, back to the wood stuff. I'll put that aside for maybe tomorrow. I'll do some more. So when I'm done with the spar urethane, sometimes you get little bubbles and stuff. So if I try and paint over top of that, it's going to be ugly and rough. So I have to smooth it out. Don't want the drips, post nasal drip. Got a sliver. Weird fact found out about myself when I'm doing my sanding and stuff. I'm better at finding the rough and ugly if I close my eyes like a blind guy. I don't know, just like, oh, weird, but it works for me, anyways, for some reason. Hey, Mark, you were there last night. Welcome back. Yeah, you know what? I'm chewing my fingernails to the bone. This is goofy. I gotta win the lottery or something so I can hop on a plane and just screw off somewhere and go throw a line in the water. But this will have to do for this year. There, I think that's going to be just about good. Not sure what I'm going to paint on these wooden ones yet, but they will be next. Don't think I'm going to paint tonight in case my darling wife. Yeah, I was there last night. He put good content. Well, thank you very much. I am brand new at this. I missed. Hard to hook this onto nothing. So, time to glue some into the holster. I've got to get 3 more eyelets. Tape. I'm just out of. Along for the ride. Nice change from everything that's going on in the world today. No shit, eh? That's exactly what I do down here. Just kind of hide from the world. So, no. Whatever, right? One man can't change it, and the man that can change it usually doesn't change it for the good. So, come down here, put my head in the sand or whatever, and screwed anyways. Oh, bent that.